A good tank is looking out for everybody. That's why the tank is the leader. If you don't have a leadership mentality, change your power because you are a bitch and you can't lead nobody nowhere. I don't think that y'all understand that tanking, there's more. Why I feel like this is so loud? There's more to tanking than just like your loadout and shit. Like back in the day, we didn't have all of these crutches that y'all have. Y'all got crutch after crutch after crutch, lantern rings, heals, shields, allies, artifacts. We did not have that back then. That's why a lot of older players are so skilled at this game because you really didn't have a choice. We didn't have no crutches. You just had to know how to play the game. You just had to figure it out. But for some reason, y'all are so comfortable with these crutches. Y'all rely solely on the things that you have attached to your character. Like, y'all feel like artifacts being at 200 makes you a good, player. Having all your allies, that makes you a good player. Having a really good loadout, an OP loadout and everything, going with what's meta. Y'all feel like that makes you a good player. And I'll just speak specifically to tanking because I'm a tank. I've never been any other support role. In every game I play, I've said this a million times. Every support role that I ever play in a game, I'm a tank. As a tank, okay, y'all be so fucking worried about the wrong shit. Y'all worried about artifacts. You worried about loadouts. You worried about, first of all, bitch, what you need to be worried about is pulling fucking ads and knowing how to jump your bitch ass up out some shit and get to the objective next. You know what I'm saying? Like it's situational awareness. Like, look, crystals right here. This crystal is close enough to me that I'm able to kind of help get that crystal down. Now, am I going to the back of the room to get that crystal down? No, I'm not doing all of that. I'm paying attention to Atrocitus. I see what he's gonna do next. I see him. I'm watching his body. He's gonna do that. I'm gonna break block him. Then he gonna put the shield over my head. He gonna try to knock me down. I'm gonna block for a second. Boom. So I don't get pushed back. I don't like that. He doing that little AOE shit. Push back. Push back. Let me get to these ads. Because I know that they're gonna jump out on whoever is around them first. So let me be quick, draw McGraw, and grab these damn ads. You know what I'm saying? Like the way that I'm moving around, it's like I'm very agile. Like I'm trying to make sure that I'm very ready. I'm very ready. I try to hit the boss first because I know that eager DPS are going to like try to hit him first, and the first person to hit him is who he's gonna attack first. So if you get aggro before I can, that's on you. You finna get your ass beat until he turns on me. But I always try to be so quick with getting aggro because I know the mechanics of this instance. Like, y'all don't know how to zoom out. Y'all not doing shit fast. Y'all are solely depending on what they put in the game. I'm playing this game based on like the skills, like jump canceling, jump canceling out of something, so that I'm able to move around a little quicker, you know, paying attention so that I can break block. If I need to move around, turn my character around away from the team, like I feel like I can't even find the word. Shit be so fucking stupid. Pay attention to the room. It's more to tanking and being a good player than just solely relying on the shit that you put onto your character. Y'all putting on an artifact. Oh, this is gonna make me strong, and then you walk into an instance and get one shot because you didn't take a moment to block. Situational awareness, like you gotta pay attention. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all don't know advanced mechanics and how we had to clip. That's why I'm always pressing X. You're wondering how I'm like doing backdraft while I'm moving because I'm pressing X. They're not gonna do that for you. There's no artifact that makes that jump cancels for you. I just do the shit myself. That's just how I learned to play the game. I just have a way that I play the game so that I can just be agile around the group. Make sure I'm rotating my camera so I can see an ad to the back. As soon as I see an ad getting ready to snatch somebody up, I snatch that ad up first. Bring your ass over here. Do not hit them. Some tanks, listen, let's have a laugh. Because a lot of y'all tank like this. A lot of y'all tank like this. This how y'all tank. Pressing button. Look, look, look. Ooh, I'm doing something. I'm a good tank. Ooh, all my artifacts are at 200. Bitch. First, and the whole group behind you is fucking dead. Cause you don't piss me off. The whole group behind you fucking dead. Because you as a person, you as a gamer, you as a player, you're just oblivious. You think just because you got your character stacked, that means you ain't gotta worry about nothing. You just walk in the room and everything is just good, right? Shut up. Shut up. You are a shitty player. I don't care your CR. I don't care your skill points. I don't care your loadout. I don't care what kind of artifacts you got on. I don't care about your fucking allies. None of that shit matters if you yourself are a shitty player. If you're not a team player. If you're not aware. If you don't have any map awareness. A lot of y'all don't read that damn map up there to the side. Y'all don't know where the hell the enemies are because you're looking for the enemies this way. Y'all are looking for the enemies this way. I look for the enemies on the mini map. If I see red, that's where the enemies are. I rotate my camera based on where I see the red dots. I'm not looking around like this all the time. Sometimes I'm only reading that map and I grab accordingly. Oh, there's an ad here. The map is telling me that there's an ad to my left. There's an ad over here. The map is telling me it's an ad to the right. I'm over here with it. Sometimes you don't have to like see the ads. Just look at the mini map. For me, when I have teammates on that left side, I'm looking to see whose health is doing what. And then I try to figure out how I can help. If I see my support roles lacking on mana, I circle around to them and drop a supply drop. I'm not just focused on me by myself straight ahead and what's in front of me. I'm focused on everybody in the room. If there's a DPS that goes down, I don't need to actually see you go down. I just need to see that you have no health to that left side. Y'all thinking that having your character with all of these accessories on makes you good, then shut the fuck up, okay? Because you could have a tank that's fully decked out and stacked and they are just trash in the instance because they not paying a fucking attention. You just in there pressing buttons. These artifacts and allies and shit and all this fucking OP gear don't have shit to do with you knowing what the fuck you doing when you get in the room. Because on my alt, I get into a group with plenty tanks and they still getting took to the fucking ground because they don't know what the fuck they doing. All they did was put some fucking gear on and grab some shit off of YouTube and then they just went into the instance. You standing in the corner with your dick to the wall, whole time the whole group behind you getting beat up by the ads you neglected to grab because you couldn't take the time to turn your ass around to see what the group needed. Y'all are not team players. That's the problem. That's why a lot of y'all are shitty on the game because y'all are not team players. We have all of these instances where we have to go in as a group. Omnibus, alerts, raids. Duos, alerts, raids. And y'all go into all of this shit as solo players. No one's a team player. That's why people are so insufferable and hard to run content with because everybody's got solo on the brain. You're in a group as a solo player. You're in a group, but mentally you're in there by yourself. That's why when somebody goes down, they rarely get picked up because everybody else is like, well, I ain't go down, so that ain't my problem. If I'm tanking and getting my ass beat the fuck up by the boss and ads, and I could put on a little shield to go and try to pick somebody up, your bitch ass could take a moment from DPS and to pick somebody up, bro. That is your ally, bro. That's your teammate. We in this shit together. We all just trying to get the fuck up out of here. Why would you stand there and not pick them up? Y'all are weird. Y'all weird the way y'all play this game for real. There's no camaraderie. And we're heroes. It's wild because I feel like the villains are more hero than the heroes. It's more to this game. And I don't give a fuck how it changes. It's more to games like this than just having a meta loadout and accessories. If you're a shitty person in real life, you're probably going to be a shitty teammate in a video game because you're not considerate. And I think I don't know if I posted a video like that or if I'm supposed to post a video like that about inconsiderate tanks. An inconsiderate tank will leave you behind, getting your ass beat in the corridor by an ad. A good tank would not do that to you. A good tank is looking out for everybody. That's why the tank is the leader. If you don't have a leadership mentality, change your power because you are a bitch and you can't lead nobody nowhere. The tanks are the leaders of the group. You're supposed to make sure everybody good. If you're not doing that, you're not a good tank. And I don't care what artifacts you have on. Don't none of that shit make you a good tank. If you're in an instance and you're only looking out for yourself, you're not a good tank. if the healer gets jumped in the back of the room by an ad and you can't be bothered to turn around and go get that bitch, you're not a good tank. Pay attention. If you're not paying attention, you're not a good tank. You can't have tunnel vision as a tank. You literally have to be seeing what else is going on in the room. Pay attention to your teammates. Pay attention to what they need. That's why I said I gauge the DPS in the room. If the ads are dying really fast, then I understand, okay, these DPS stay burning. Let me move a little faster. Let me pick up the pace because these DPS seem to be hitting a little harder. We don't have to take a lot of time in the corridor with the ads. We can move out this bitch. But then if I have DPS where the burn is a little bit slow, then I slow down for them. I'm not in a rush. If I were in a rush, I just wouldn't log into the game. But if I get on the game and I join an instance, it's like, okay, well, I'm in here now, so there's no need in me trying to rush everybody because this is what I signed up for. I sat up here and pressed X. When you press X, that lets the game know I'm ready. They ask you, are you ready? Don't press X if you're not ready. Everybody can't be OP. Y'all's damage is fine. I was in a raid the other day and they were like, oh, the damage is low. Your damage is fine. We'll get through it. It's fine. Just make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. So I gauge the group that I'm in. I pay attention to what people need. If they need me to slow down, I slow down. A good leader leads. They don't leave people behind. Learn how to lead. Learn how to be a good team player. Learn how to be considerate. Like, learn some consideration for real. Empathy. It's like no one on this motherfucker got empathy. That's so weird. Every person that plays DC lacks empathy. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all get on DC hurt as fuck. Why y'all so fucking hurt on this game? People on Call of Duty, it's like, yeah, they probably got some problems on COD because Call of Duty is crazy. It always has been. So somebody on Call of Duty being mean and nasty and evil, it's like, okay, cool. We get that. That's Call of Duty. This game right here, it's like, I feel like it's a superhero game. And unless you're a villain and you're like doing like villain shit, it's like, okay, well, this villain is being an asshole. It's like, well, usually villains are assholes, but for the heroes are the assholes. And the villains are the heroes. Because I never have issues when I go into instances with villains. They're so cooperative and they just be wanting to get through the content. Whenever I go into instances with heroes, they're the ones with the problem. Y'all always got a problem. Mean and nasty, hateful, ready to kick somebody. And y'all are the heroes? It doesn't make sense. I'm so annoyed.